Hi friends and welcome back to my channel. I thought we would kick off the year with a classic January TBR. I do intend to make videos of my best books of 2024, monitoring my TBR, showing you my entire unread TBR, all things like that. That is coming. But I just really felt like getting excited about my upcoming reads. I haven't made TBRs for the majority of the last year, and that is because I have been occasionally slumping with my reading. I haven't really been planning my reading. I've been mood reading more, but as always at the start of the year feel very ambitious and driven, and I do want to focus my reading a bit more on specific books, or at least attempt to. I thought I would talk a bit about the challenges or my reading plans throughout the year, and then also just chat about what I'm hoping to read. Some books are set, some I'm gonna randomize in this video. As always, I will be kind to myself, and if I don't feel like reading anything, I won't force myself to. But as of right now, I'm feeling optimistic. I haven't really yet made a video talking about like goals and aspirations for the upcoming year in regards to my reading. Honestly, there's not many. Considering how my reading has been for the last year and a half, something like that, I don't want to set too many goals, but one goal I have set is to read 52 books. That's my Goodreads reading challenge. That equals to one book a week. I also plan to continue monitoring my physical TBR. I will be showing you my entire physical TBR in an upcoming video, and then I will give you the quarterly updates of what has been added and removed from that physical TBR. I believe our book club that I have with my friends will continue throughout this year. No one has said differently, so that will be exciting. And another yearly challenge I will be attempting. I have never succeeded with this one, but perhaps this is the year. I want to attempt once again with Books and Lala's, Kayla's Buzzword-a-thon challenges. And she's got two this year. One for words in the title and one for covers. I will insert the two templates here, and I will attempt, at least at the start of the year, to do them monthly. For January, I'm gonna do January's challenges. Then we're gonna see how it fills up. I have never managed to complete this challenge. Fingers crossed, maybe this is the year. I feel like that's pretty much it. Let's just jump right into the TBR. A book I'm currently reading that rolled over from December to January is The Christmas Fix by Lucy Score. If you have watched my Bookmas vlogs, this is the fourth book in the book advent calendar. I never completed filming and editing that video, mainly because it was the same week as Christmas. I hung out with family a lot, I went traveling and skiing. Honestly, there's not much content and I barely read anything of the book I should have read in that video. So there is no Bookmas vlog 4, but if you're interested, this was in that final advent calendar thing. This is a Christmas romance. We're following Kat. She is a reality TV star focused on like home renovations and things like that, and she is making a Christmas special about this town that has been hit by a hurricane and needs like rebuilding. And then we have Noah, who is the town manager. He's got a daughter and he doesn't trust Kat and he doesn't like her. He's just got prejudice. How do you say that? Sorry. Prejudice. He's got prejudices. He's got his prejudices. He's got his pride and prejudice. He's got his prejudices towards reality stars and things like that. It's like an enemies to lovers sort of novel. I'm a third through it. I am occasionally enjoying it, and I'm occasionally bored and annoyed by it. I like the aspect of Kat being a TV reality star. I think she seems like a pretty cool character, but all of the like everything surrounding the actual like home renovation show and all that it requires, and like this town being hit by a hurricane and things like that, I don't quite care about. I like her, but I don't like the setting, I think. This is something that's rolling over. So yeah, this is like highest up on the TBR. Another book I need to read in January is for the book club I have with my friends. For December and January, we are reading Love Light Farms by B.K. Borison. We decided to choose something festive and light and fun for the end of the year, and I didn't read it in December, so I need to read it now in January. But considering I'm reading another Christmas romance, I feel like I'm getting kind of, I don't know, I've had enough of those for a while, because I did read a few festive reads in December as well. So I'm sort of done, but I'm gonna get this one read too for the book club. But I think I'm gonna listen to this one as an audiobook. I've seen it available on Everand. This book is apparently about two best friends that fake date. It's some sort of Christmas farm once again. To make the farm seem like a romantic destination for the holidays, she lied on her application and said that she owns the farm together with her boyfriend. But there is no boyfriend, which is why she fake dates, I guess. I think it's gonna be another one of those generic things. I heard good things about it. Many people do love this one. But once again, a bit too filled up with the festive romances. If we're then jumping to the Buzzword-a-thon challenges, first we have the regular Buzzword-a-thon that prompts for the title, and the prompt for January is truth and lies. So find a book with like words of like truth or lies or similarly in the title. I have decided to attempt to work on my Illumicrate TBR by reading Mistress of Lies. It's got lies in the title. This is some sort of romantasy, a debut novel, darkly seductive romantasy with a villainous, bloodthirsty heroine who finds herself plunged into the dangerous world of power, politics, and murder in the court of the Eternal King. She is the daughter of a disgraced blood worker and has spent her entire life perfecting her blood magic, building her network of spies and gathering scraps of power. Now, to protect her brother, she assassinates their father and takes her place at the head of the family. And then we have Samuel. He's a bastard with a terrible gift. When he stumbles upon the first victim of a magical serial killer, he's drawn into the world of sorcery and intrigue that he has worked so hard to avoid. But Chan's plans are treacherous, and she lures Samuel into her complicated web of desire, treason, and vengeance. I don't know, but it's got lies in it in the title, and I want to attempt to read my Illumicrate books. It's gorgeous, at least. Like, it's a stunning edition of the book. Gorgeous end papers. Also, underneath the dust jacket, like, this look is just incredible, right? So yeah, I'm gonna make an attempt for this in January and we're gonna see. Second Buzzword-a-thon challenge is for the cover, and the prompt in January is pattern. I had a look at my shelves and realized that there are actually quite a few options. Basically, the point is that there should be some sort of repeat of a pattern on the cover. I can't really decide what mood I'm in for this particular book. All I know is I don't really want any festive holiday romances. So I thought I would make it fun and randomize a book from my shelves. And I'm gonna randomize a shelf and pick a book off there. I did make a count of shelves where I have books with like repetitive patterns on, and I'm gonna randomize amongst those, have a look on the shelves and see what we might read. When I did my count, I came to the conclusion that there are 11 shelves that might have books of interest for me for this particular prompt. I'm excluding shelves where I have books I've already read, and I'm also excluding shelves that don't have books with repeating patterns on it. So as always, a random number generator from 1 to 11. I'm just gonna tap it and we're gonna see. 3, 2, 1. 3, okay. It's gonna be fantasy, and it might be a thick one. So here's the first one, second one, and third one. Let's see what we got here then. I'm gonna pull out some books and I will join you in front of the camera again. I mean, I could go for something like When Women Were Dragons. I feel like this background is fairly repetitive. We also have things like We Hunt the Flame. I guess this border is like a repetition of a pattern. And honestly, there are more options like that, where there's like a border that repeats and is like symmetric. But there is a book I have been dying to read because I've just heard it praised so many freaking times. Is it the wisest choice? Maybe not. But I am honestly so crazy excited about this one. And that is The Will of the Many. Now, it's perhaps not a perfectly symmetrical pattern, but I feel like the pillars, it's sort of repetitive. Like there are 4 pillars, all are somewhat broken, and I feel like it works. I feel like it should work for this one. It's over 600 pages. I've heard such amazing things about this one, like such incredible, amazing things. Basically, it's some sort of magical academy, the elite Katenan Academy, where a young fugitive uncovers layered mysteries and world-changing secrets in this new fantasy series. Someone is there lying about their identity and the reason they joined this school. The truth is, I have been sent to the academy to find answers, to solve a murder, to search for an ancient weapon, to uncover secrets that may tear the Republic apart. I feel like this has such a high rating on Goodreads as well, like such a high rating. Yeah, it's like 4.6. 4.62 is the average rating of this book. It's tremendous. I feel like some epic fantasy is an amazing way to kick off the new year. And I also feel like fantasy sort of vibes with winter, and we finally have snow in Stockholm. I feel like this is perfect. I'm super duper excited about this one. It would be a great book to get through in January. I feel like my TBR is starting to look a tad bit ambitious now, considering it's already the 4th of January as well, as of when I'm filming this. But hey, we're gonna make our best and we're gonna see. Some of these books might roll over into February. I might not make a proper February TBR. I don't know. We're gonna see. We're gonna go with the flow, wing it. I'm gonna put a final book on this TBR. I was gonna put another one, but with me having chosen The Will of the Many, I feel like we're good. There is a book coming out later this year in March, and it's another prequel for the Hunger Games series. And that has motivated me to want to pick up and reread the Hunger Games series. So the aim for January is actually to read the first Hunger Games book. I've been wanting to make this reread for a while. I was particularly interested in doing it when the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes was released, the movie. I did not particularly enjoy the book, if I'm being honest, but I did really like the movie, and I did like the build-up for it. I am more excited about Sunrise on the Reaping than I was for Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, and I feel like it's the perfect time to finally reread the Hunger Games. I have never reread the series. I read it once, back in elementary school, in like 9th grade, first year of high school, and I have not reread it since. I have actually borrowed the copies from a friend, but she has them in such nice condition, and I'm worried that I will ruin them because I will throw them into my bag, I will read them on the go, I will definitely crack the bags, break the spines. So I have actually placed an order myself on secondhand editions of the book. I went on to Vinted and I found someone selling the series like in used condition but for a very cheap price, and I ordered it. So hopefully they will arrive. I can start reading this one and attempt to be a bit more careful with the books. They look so nice and I don't want to ruin them, and I know that I will if I start reading them. So yeah, I have ordered my own copies, but until then I do have these. It's gonna be cool, it's gonna be interesting. I will be like, how much older? 12 years older than the first time I read it, 13 years older, something like that. It's gonna be interesting to reflect on these books. Here we have it. These 4 books, as well as Love Light Farms. This will kick off... Oh, look, see, I'm already ruining it. This will kick off my January TBR quite well. I think I am the most excited about The Will of the Many, not gonna lie, but it will be good to focus on getting through my physical TBR again. I haven't really had that focus during the last half of 2024, which was fine. My main focus was just to find enjoyment in reading and to get back into the habit of reading. But I feel like now, with the new year, with me loving, start of a new year, all of that, I feel refocused and I feel like I can make an attempt at a TBR again. Feel free to share your January TBR if you have any, and what book you are the most excited about reading. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed. Please take care and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye!